like in the past, when I would get this fired up after, a confrontation, it wasn't really a confrontation, it was a disagreement. And I'm gonna stand my ground, stand your guys' ground the second someone tries to with your vision or your heart, your passion, what's gonna make you happy, your journey, your story, how you do things, your vision. Don't back down from that, ever. Lean into it even more. Create people who hate you. You'll find your lovers. Hey guys, Darren here. I just had a fired up conversation with a video producer, a local video producer, and I'm not gonna mention any names, of course. There's been several conversations with other video people too, and I just wanna get on and do a video here. I'm not sure where I'm gonna use this, but I just want to share my emotions afterwards. I'm fired up. These people were basically trying to squash my creativity. They're trying to squash my innovative thinking, my eclectic, my unpredictability. What's the whole foundation of my freaking brand. It's very rebellious, it's very rock and roll, it's very authentic as f***. And so when I get people coming at me, now I understand if it's not their thing, we decide not to work together, I get it. That's respect, love, it's all over the place. But when you hop into my world and my train and you know what it's about and we start working together and then you start trying to squash my creativity and telling me, now coming at me in a certain way like, you know what, that's cool, but I think we should do this and something different. I get it. But when you try to tell me to stop, that I shouldn't be doing this, that it's beneath you guys or whatever, the reason is when you try to stop me from doing it or tell me to go in a different direction or try to conform it into your simple little fucking world, fuck that.
I don't remember asking you a damn thing.
So I heard a snickering little laugh when I started doing my thing and getting fired up about my creative ideas. And I'm like, hold on a second. Was that little laugh there? Was that a little patronizing thing you just did because you don't believe in the fire that I have? And you don't believe what my brand is all about? So I called this person out, 100%, just called him out. I was pretty cool about it. I was fired up. I get into this, man. This is my passion. This is my freaking journey, my story, finding my purpose, taking all the talents and all the things that I am that have enabled me to live every motherfucking dream I've ever wanted to go against the grain. When online marketing even wasn't a thing back in the day when they had gatekeepers allowing people through to get to the next level, saying yes or no, some random gatekeeper. I was crushing it, man. I was living my dreams. I was going for it. I was experiencing. I was building the brand, building the story. Just because you didn't get a big break back then doesn't mean you can't create your break now. And that's basically exactly what I've been doing. The second I leaned in to this kind of fire, my life changed. The second I started living this every fucking day, believing in it, knowing I was gonna find a way to help other people, to entertain other people, to inspire other people, and monetize this. Within 6 months, I started doing one-on-one coaching, and I was making more money than I've ever made. I could have made way more money, but I stopped. I gave up the good to go for the great, to build my online business. So if people are gonna try to squash, decrease, or flatten, or hold down that fire that got me there, no offense, but the people who try to squash the fire, you're not doing anything that extraordinary. I'm sorry. The people that encourage the fire and that have that same fire, they're crushing it in happiness, in revenue, in building a brand, building a fucking legacy. Like I always say, if you're making $30,000 a year and you're happy, you've won the game. If you're making millions a month and you're a prick, or you're shady, or you're doing something just for a buck, you're not really that happy, it's not really your passion, whatever, just the wrong reasons, then in my opinion, you've lost the game. It's about happiness. It's about knowing what you're good at, knowing what your thing is, and leaning into it 100%. So it just felt good for me to talk to some local people and not see eye to eye. And the old me would have kind of pulled back and take notes of what they wanted me to do and change some things and live in the middle or live lower as in lower creativity, lower unpredictability, lower innovativeness, is that a word? Innovation, all that stuff. I wanted over the top. I'm like the rock and roll arena rock guy of self-improvement or personal improvement or personal growth or whatever, or mindset, whatever you want to call it. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. So the more I lean into it and the more I go for it and the more I put all this out into the universe, the more I find my people. I don't care if 49 people hate me. That one person hops on, that is a bona fide freaking tribe member who gets it. 49 people, I respect you, cool, go be happy, go do your thing, nothing personal, but f off. That one person, let's go, let's ride. Not just lean into it. When in doubt, do more. When in doubt, lean more. When in doubt, bring out the fire. Bring out the heart. Bring out the passion. So don't be afraid to call people out. If you sense a little bit of a red flag at all, call them out. See what the deal was. You either talk it out and you laugh about it and you become stronger and you keep going, or like what just happened, you realize that you guys are not on the same page at all. They don't want my craziness. I don't want their boringness. And you know what? There's a spot for boring, vanilla, corporate, not much character. There's a spot for that. Some people prefer that. Some people love that. I get it. I don't. And when you try to come into my world and change me, I am not going to go into your world and demand all this shit. No. Now, if you are in my circle and we're going to do this and we start working together and all of a sudden you don't like anything, there's a difference in, not liking my ideas or thinking it's too crazy. Don't say it's too crazy. There's nothing too crazy in my world. You know what I'm saying? Good crazy. Now, if you have a different idea, a different type of crazy, I like the crazy, but I don't think it's the right kind of crazy. That's cool. But, oh, that's too crazy. Oh, that's crazy thought. That's not gonna happen. All that cynical bullshit. When the second I hear negativity or sense negativity or skepticism or cynical or insecurity or hater or someone that's not crushing it at all, yelling at someone else who is crushing it or who wants to crush it more. So the message in this video is don't doubt your vision. Don't doubt how you want to get there. Go for it. Lean into that with everything you got and be loved or hated. Find your people faster this way. Play it in the middle, play it safe. You might find people here, you'll find people here and there, but man, when people know exactly where you stand, they know exactly what your message is. They know exactly if they fit into it or not. It's a win-win. Everyone knows exactly what's up. You're in or out. Now, sometimes you gotta talk it out and you're in the middle or full of it, I get it. But then you'll figure it out. So I get, like in the past when I would get this fired up after, a confrontation, it wasn't really a confrontation, it was a disagreement. And I'm gonna stand my ground, stand your guys' ground the second someone tries to f with your vision or your heart, your passion, what's gonna make you happy, your journey, your story, how you do things, your f***ing vision. Don't back down from that, ever. Lean into it even more. Create f***ing people who hate you. You'll find your lovers. Because that's what it's about. Finding your tribe, inspiring people, entertaining people, doing it together, taking them along for the ride. That's what it's all about. All right, guys. That's my, it's a rant, it's a story, it's part of my journey. I just had a conversation 20 minutes ago. Before I came out here, I told my wife about it. And I said, what did I say? Am I crazy? Or is this great? She's like, well, you're crazy, but it's also great. But I'm crazy, I'm crazy for the vision. I'm crazy for the story. I'm crazy to help other people out. I'm crazy to inspire people. I'm crazy to entertain people. So guys, go be crazy, defend your vision, create some chaos. Don't be afraid to stand your ground, have awkward conversations, find your people, put yourself out there, and you'll find the right people. And you'll find the wrong people. That's okay. Sometimes you learn more from things that didn't go so well and the negative stuff than you do the things that are always awesome all the time or work out well or, you know what I'm saying. All right, guys, love you.